Gaming Division.
Hi there, welcome to Gaming Division. I'm Cameron. Today we're going to do a little bit more unboxing for Super Dungeon Explorer. We're going to do the Drakk Manor expansion. That's how you say it. This is one I was really excited for because I liked the shifting ability in the first one, like the werebear. I love saying werebear for one. And then you kind of get that throwback to, what is it? Ultra Beast, that's right. Ultra Beast. And then there's actually a couple shifties in here, and I think we got bad guys shifting. So let's go ahead and get this open and see what's actually in here. I'm super mystified by some of the shapes of these monsters. But, so we've got our little black nesting compartment. Oh, what are those? Oh gosh, okay, so be careful when you're opening this up. There's apparently tokens in here that will knock your stuff off the table. No, they were just kind of loose in the box, so that, like, as soon as I opened it up, they kind of fell out. Oh, they do come on a sprue, but the sprue is designed well enough so that they pop off fairly easily. And then there is the nesty card thing in there and the pack of cards, so we've got everything. Everything came in good. Real quick, these are bone pile tokens. I don't know what to make of that quite yet. We got our little cards. Let's hold this bag up first. So this is the bag that you get. They're all kind of tossed in there. They are pre-assembled. And again, I can see some skellies, and I can see a toad or two, and I can see this wolf. And I can see a couple other heroes in there, but like other than this boss, I really can't make out too many distinct shapes. So let's go ahead and get this open, and we'll look at this, and then we'll look at the card. So there's one of the little skellies. I think he's kind of cute. I kind of wish there was another expansion for the undead stuff. It would be nice to have plenty of these models, and that one's kind of clothed. I don't know, I think the naked... Well, he's got pants on, but the topless vampire skeleton? I don't know what that is. He's kind of cute. This lich thing, I don't know if I like his scythe per se, but he's pretty crazy looking. They do a really good job in their miniatures. They should definitely get the credit there. But the giant head and the giant weirdly shaped scythe that's actually bent because of the way it's modeled. I'm not a huge fan of that. That may be when I go back and mod. So this is I can only assume this is the ultimate form of Von Drakk, where he's transformed into a bat guy. Let's see what else is in here. Alright, so here's a creepy ass spider on a tombstone. You know what, I'm not normally weirded out by spiders and stuff. That one kind of gives me a heebie or jeebie or two, you know? It looks like we got a white here where he's actually armored up. Okay, and what I can only assume is the spawn point's a tombstone, and then on the back there's actually like a rib cage, and the ribs are poking out right there. That's really cool. I really like that aesthetic. And then maybe this is a second spawn point. I like this even more. It's a little tree, and he's very upset, it seems like, but he's got a pumpkin for a head up there. So it seems like something that would be like a Nightmare Before Christmas. So let me see if I can't get the heroes out of here. Oh, I saw these online. I didn't realize they were actually in here. A little witch on a broom. Super excited about that. That's probably what the toads have to do with. Alright, oh, other than you, ooh, undead sorcerer wizard thing. I don't know what you call that. Man, I'm so excited. I can't wait to fight these, or play with these. I've been playing the bad guy here a lot. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to go get after him. Oh, that's not him. Okay, so let me get that out of there. I'm sorry, I'm so surprised. These are such cool looking models. They're a little like skull head, almost servitor head. Okay, so I think I've gotten through all the independent models. Oh, let me pull the toad out. These are real cute. Little toad. I don't know if you can actually make anything out on this camera like this. Hopefully you'll be able to. And this is what I thought was Von Drakk, but then I took a closer look and I'm like, there's no way. That can't be Von Drakk. Got the wild hair, the little skull. He looks like he's reciting Hamlet almost. But he's got pointy teeth. And this is actually a really cool model because if you notice it actually in the air, this is the Von Drakk model because I recognize the sword. But that's a very cool mini, and he looks like he's got a lot of personality to him. So I definitely am going to be excited about him and using him as a villain. So real quick before we go, let's get these cards open and see a little bit of what's what. And see, okay, these are put together right. The heroes are up front, all the monsters in the middle, and then the treasure at the end. So let's go through the treasures real quick. So let's see, plus the will. You actually gain abilities off these, which is cool. Plus one to will, ability. Green to armor. Except when you roll to attack, you have to discard your highest. So you're cursed with fragile. Can't remember. Plus green will, and then a dex with the most annoying flavor text I've ever seen. Just flat, 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 flat. Wow. Wow. Okay, so real quick, I had no idea what to make of these heroes at first. Like, when I first ever played, the character I actually played was the sister. I really like her, but I didn't know what I was doing. So, it's very interesting to come back to her. And then there's this weird angel thing, which I thought was a cherub because of the way she's modeled and everything. I'll pull those up in a second. But even from that picture, she looks like a little baby thing. And now all I can think of is Flan from Disgaea. And then last of the characters, we've got Von Wilding herself, which they put a nice spin on it and they made it a female Van Helsing. And even, like, I don't know if they were modeling out the movie per se, but she she can shapeshift into a werewolf, which I like because he seems like he's very offensive, where the bear is kind of defensive. That seems to be the big advantage for werebearing to me. Real quick, let me show you the models. Okay, now I'm embarrassed because her face looks a lot better there than I've seen online, and maybe people paint her up to look like a cheruby type thing, but Sister Light, that just looks like a kid going out for Halloween. That doesn't look like she's ready to do battle like Von Wilding is. Got the whip going, super action stance, very nice, and then crazy werewolf version. Nice big model. I like how they kept the arms up so that it's not knocking into the other models. Some foresight there. The last thing I want to go through is the cards. So yeah, so the shallow graves are the spawning points for what looks like anything that's a skeleton. And then the pumpkin patch, the tree with the pumpkin in it, is the one that we saw that was for like witches and things like that. Of course, we've got Von Drakk, and he shapeshifts into Nocturne, which is the crazy werebat thing. And then Death Specters are Lich. Crypt Spider is not even a boss. He is like a dragon priest. He's like a 3 skull point thing. Then we have our Dusk Heaven Necromancer, which is also not a boss. He's just a 3-point guy. And I'll just do this. Yeah, we saw the models already. The models are much more impressive. extra cutesy witches. And the toads match, I guess, but interesting. There's actually a rules and addendum errata for offensive potions and vulnerable as a status effect, and of course Von Drakk has his dungeon effects. But I dropped it, so so that's basically it for Von Drakk Manor. I'm Cameron, and that's game over. If you want to see anything else we're up to, go ahead and click the annotations, and they'll take you to our other channels.